The world meets in the Swiss Alps, Japan's biggest defense contractor breached, and more. Welcome to another Security Weekly, where I share the news stories from around the tech world. Davos, or the World Economic Forum's annual meeting in the Swiss Alps, attracts the world's business and political elite. This week, it is also celebrating its 50th anniversary and possibly a turning point for what it stands for and what it will achieve in the future. The theme this year is Stakeholders for a Cohesive and Sustainable World. With thousands of attendees from around the world, including Donald Trump, we will certainly hear some interesting new policy and debates. Although climate and the environment top the list of the agenda, according to a PwC survey of CEOs, what the business brass see as the greatest risk for 2020 is slightly different. Cyber threats rank fourth, and this once again highlights the need for more policy and awareness of info and cybersecurity. Climate change and environmental damage were ranked as number 11 as the greatest risk for CEOs in 2020. One of the largest electronics and electrical equipment manufacturers, Mitsubishi, has been the victim of a breach. Despite the official notice, the attack actually occurred last year in June, and only following an internal investigation in September did the company release information this week. According to reports by local Japanese newspapers, the intrusion is blamed on a Chinese-linked cyber espionage group named TIC, or Bronze Butler. The group has been known to target Japan over the past few years. This is considered to be a major breach within the Japanese government, as Mitsubishi is Japan's biggest defense and infrastructure contractor, with projects with the military, but also telecom and the electrical grid. Google and Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai has spoken out in favor of new regulations in the world of AI, and admitting to the dangers that technology like facial recognition and deepfakes pose. His comments come as a surprise and should be taken with a grain of salt. On the one hand, he believes in a cautious approach, like in healthcare, where only existing frameworks should be extended. On the other hand, he supports new rules for self-driving cars. Pichai also stressed international alignment towards a global standard. This will be a challenge, as at the moment the US and the EU have very diverging plans for artificial intelligence. While the Americans want a light touch regulation approach, not to stem innovation, the EU is considering a 5-year ban on facial recognition this week. It all highlights the very tricky convergence of regulation and innovation with tech, as well as consumer privacy and regional geopolitics. And that's a wrap for this week's episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked our show, why not leave a comment and share? See you next time. Until then, stay safe, guys.